Okay, so in the textbook 5th grade, you see they gave you the equivalent fractions to start. 5 6 stayed the same because they know that 2 is a multiple of 6. And then you change this to 6, which becomes 3 6. So you didn't have to write out multiples of 2 and multiples of 6. Because they wanted you, and they kind of expect you now to see that 2 is a multiple of 6, so this can just stay the same, and you just change the halves to 6. Now we just need to subtract. What is 5 take away 3? 2, good. And 6 stays the same. Now, last step is to simplify. Can we divide 2 and 6 by a common factor here, or multiple? Yes, we can divide 2, 6 by what? Top and bottom by 2. 2 divided by 2 gives me 1, and 6 divided by 2 gives me 3. So our final answer becomes 1/3 and not 2 6 because you need to simplify. Okay, good job. Number 2, they gave you 4 sevenths minus 1/3, and again they helped you. They changed the fractions and gave you equivalent ones to start. So 4 sevenths equals 12/21 or 21st, okay, because you multiplied this by 3. You times this by 3, okay, and 1/3 they gave you was changed to 7/21. Okay, so they did the first step for you. Now you just need to subtract. What is 12 minus 7? 5, and our denominator is 21. Can we divide 5 and 21 by the same number? No, we cannot. So our final answer is already in simplest form at 5/21. All right, good job. This would be a good time to write down any questions, and this is similar to what we've been working on, except maybe you need a bigger review for the simplifying part. So if that's something you need to do, write it down so we can address it in class. All right, good job. Number 3, now they started and they are not helping you. So they have 1/2 minus 3/10. Okay, so copy down your problem. Okay, again, our first step would be to find the LCM. Okay, or if we're starting to see, what do we know about 2 and 10? Can 2 be a multiple of 10? Yes, so we don't necessarily have to write out the multiples for 2 and 10. We know that 3/10 can stay the same, and this one we just have to change to tenths. 2 times what gives us 10, 5th grade? 5, good. And 1 times 5 gives us 5. So now we have common denominators. Now all we need to do is subtract the numerators. What is 5 take away 3? 2, good. And now we have 2/10. Last step is to do what? Simplify, good. What numbers can I divide both 2 and 10 by evenly? 2, good. So I'm going to take top and bottom and divide it by 2. 2 divided by 2 gives me 1, good. And 10 divided by 2 gives me 5. Excellent. So our final answer then is 1/5. All right, good job, 5th grade. Write down questions if you have it. Number 4, you have 7/8 take away 1/3. Okay, again, now we need to find the LCM. Some of you might just continue to take and multiply your denominators, which is fine. And then those of you who still need to write multiples, you may. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and 24, and multiples of 8, 8, 16, 24. So either way this time, 5th grade, if you chose to multiply just your denominators or writing out by LCM, you're going to you need to have your LCM is going to be 24. Okay, now we need to change these to make equivalent fractions using the common denominator of 24. 8 times what gives us 24, 5th grade? 3, good. 7 times 3 gives us 21, good. 3 times what gives me 24? 8, good. 1 times 8 gives me 8. And now we need to subtract. 21 take away 8 gives us what? Okay, now some of you in your head can do this, and I want to point out again, if you need to do side work on the side, feel free. Because some of you with that 1 up there mentally isn't going to be able to do it, so we go ahead and write it out on the side. What's 11 take away 8? 3, and 1 take away 0 is 1. So now we have 13/24. Can we divide 13 and 24 by any number that is the same? Or is this in simplest form? Good, it's in simplest form. So our final answer is 13/24. All right, good job. Let's do our next one. Number 5. It says, in the example above, is it possible to use a common denominator greater than 12 and get the correct answer? Why or why not? So they're asking, can we use a different number besides 12 that's greater? And what is our answer to that? Yes, our answer is yes, because you can use any common multiple that will work. So for number 5, I would like you to go ahead and put down the answer for yes. Put a comma and put any common. They have to be common though. Any common multiple will work.
Kind of takes us back to that equivalent fraction lesson.
Absolutely, absolutely. Anything, as long as you have a common multiple, you can make equivalent fractions. Okay. Number 6 asks us, in the example above, if Linda had started with 1 yard of fabric and used 5/8 yards of fabric, how much would be left? You need to cut?